Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and all the core gamers out there. CHAman777 here, bringing you episode 16. That's right, episode 16 of Metroid Prime. Last time we picked up power bombs and died once. This time, now that we have power bombs, our goal is to actually escape the Phazon mines. So, with that, we do have to start, but not before. We're immediately going to be greeted by 3 ice troopers. Four ice troopers, I'm sorry. I was not expecting this. They are kicking my ass. Holy, like, damn. 3 energy tanks worth of damage? Surprise, I guess. Those guys came out of nowhere. This is a power bomb ammo. This is what I'm using for my power bombs. Really wasn't expecting the space pirates. I wasn't expecting action at the beginning of this video right away, but no, we're gonna have it. So yeah, let's just continue and try and get out of the Phazon mines here. Whew! That's a lot of enemies. That's a lot of enemies. Cryo tank failure, bioform, life signs are flatlined. I don't know what was in that tank. It looks like it was nothing special. But what you're gonna want to do is there's a hidden morph ball tunnel here. Make sure you take this little morph ball tunnel right away, because if you drop a power bomb here, one of these should have broken, and I'm surprised it did not. Give me a minute. This is weird. I remember being able to do something down here. Specifically with this. Because they wouldn't have put a morph ball tunnel here without reason, unless, you know, you wanted to sneak behind the turrets and scan. You know what? That's probably what it's for. That's actually probably what it was for. It was probably to sneak behind the turrets and then scan this to absolutely disable the turrets. I just blow them up. Metroid Quarantine A. Technically, we shouldn't be here right now, but... Warning, force field disengaged. Metroid containment area will be breached. Suspension of synthetic Metroids has been ordered. Scanning. I'm just going to let the Metroids drain all the space pirate energy, and then I'm going to freeze and destroy the Metroids with Ice Beam Super Missile. Or just Ice Beam Missile, because Ice Beam's still broken as hell. They already killed them. That's incredible. Look at that. Look at them. They drain the life energy out of the space pirates. Very quickly. Scanning this. Science team, all personnel refrain from doing stuff with... What did it say? Refrain from antagonizing Metroids. Why would you antagonize a bioform that could kill you? And drain all of your energy. So right here, this is actually very interesting. I wanted to go into this room first because going into this, spectral analysis is complete. Spectral increase at Talon site, which means Chozo ghosts. So our goal is actually going to be to go to the Life Grove, which will give us X-ray visor. So with that, and the reason it gives us that here is because in this room, there are invisible platforms that you actually can't see moving around right here. It is literally impossible to see these platforms. No amount of rain will help you. So what we have to do is we actually have to get out of the Phazon mines as fast as possible. And once we pick up X-ray visor, the only other upgrade we would have to pick up after that is grapple beam. But because we have power bombs, our exploration is hugely increased. Not as much as it would increase if we had, per se, you know, a grapple beam, but more? More? More of you? More of you jerks? Why are you here? You're gone. You're gone. I don't know what I deserve to have 4 of you attack me at once. But, I mean, you're not worth my time. I just need a way... Oh, yeah, here we go. There's the platform I need. I was looking for the platform in order to escape this room, and I couldn't find it. So what we're going to do, we're going to go pick up the X-ray scope, which actually will allow a decent amount of hidden item exploration that we did not have previously. And that's very, very nice. So what I'm going to do, go this way. Take a nice jump, go this way. And we're just going to get out of here as fast as we can. Now, going back through is just as dangerous as coming through Phase on Mines the first time. For one, if these guys wanted to, they could bust out of their tanks. Some of them don't, some of them will. Henceforth, that guy was not busted out of his tank before. Yeah, that's right. We're going to fight another elite pirate. That guy just busted down the freaking door. And there's the elite pirate finally firing his missile. Too bad for you. I guarantee you one more super missile will kill you. Or I'll miss it, because that's entirely possible. But I was right. One more super missile killed. Ha ha! The doors have been unlocked. I mean, the doors were never really locked. That space pirate broke his containment field. That's not okay. So coming back into this room, you actually have the toxic gases once again. But in order to get out of here quickly, without burning to the toxic gas... You want to boost ball out of this room? There's really nothing to stop the toxic gas. I missed the entrance here. There we go. And once you're out of that, it's no big deal. You'll just take a little damage every time you enter this room. It's kind of a thing that the game just does to prevent you from going in certain directions. There is really no way to disable it right now. There might be later. I actually forget if that room is available to be disabled at all. Shadow Troopers again. I'm gonna just put on my thermal visor. There will be more. I did say there was going to be more. You can see there's a ton of them. Hey, hey, wait, wait, where you? I'm down here. Hello? Hello? Thank you. I don't know where that space pirate thought he was going. That power bomb is actually kind of important. It does actually allow us to get out of here quicker. Actually, is this the elevator down? No, this is the maintenance tunnel. This goes down even further. We'll be saving this room, but I wanted to blow that up with the power bomb now. That room is very important for later game. And it's also after we fight the boss in the phase on mines that room becomes... Why? What? I froze 2 of them. Bruh! You're not welcome here. Right. Well, as I'm constantly being attacked by random space pirates out of nowhere. I'm actually going to stand back from this when I shoot this, because we know this hurts when I shoot it. Take some missiles, that's always good. After I died, though, in the last episode, I did forget to pick up one particular missile tank. We will be going back to pick up that missile tank. So don't let me down with that. So we're gonna go and pick up the missile tank. I just need the lock on this scatter bamboo. It's really tough to lock onto this top one. In fact, sometimes it's almost impossible to lock onto the top one, so you kind of just gotta go when the time is right. And entering this room for the second time, it will spring out a bunch of Metroids. There's not just one in the room, there are like 3 or 4. We still need grapple to get anywhere over there, which kind of sucks. But that's okay. As soon as we drop down, there are more Metroids that will attempt to attack us. Actually, can I make this jump? Because if I can make this jump... Yeah. I'm going to make this jump, blow this up with a power bomb. This is nice, because you have a lot of time to do things. And what we're actually going to do is we're going to activate the yellow track is what we want to do. So you want to spin the yellow track actually 3 times from its current position, because we want to get up to the top right. And then you want to go to the very bottom track, and you can see there are a lot of Metroids in here. One shot with the ice beam, followed by 1 missile, will always kill a Metroid. In Metroid Prime 1, at least. Just those versions of the Talon 4 Metroids, at least. So you want to spin the bottom platform twice. And then, what you want to do is climb back up the spider-ball track. To get to this very last platform. Did I miss where the platform was? Let me take care of you first, because you're important. Did I miss the platform? I shouldn't have. That's okay. I gotta look again when I climb back up this track. Do not boost ball. Boost ball is bad. Where is the... I wonder if I spun it too much. Oh, no, I made it. Okay, good. Good. That was a very weird track. Oh, it's spun in the wrong direction. Oh. Oh. Okay, so we need to... We actually need to get back up to the top section really quick. The only reason I'm doing this is because there's an item pickup that we're going to need, and I want the item pickup, so... I should have just used the red one track to get up faster. That's my fault, though. Oh well, we'll just reset the pillars and realign the red track. Actually, that red track's already aligned. We just gotta do the one on the bottom again. I always screw this up. Like, this is not the first time I always screw this up. And 2 more rotations, which lines up the red track, and then the yellow track needs to be lined up with the yellow track. One last time. Also, I do like the way Metroid color coordinates its things. The Metroid Prime series always has a good thing with like color coordinating with the 4 particular colors that Metroid Prime always uses. It is red, blue, yellow, and green. Not in that particular order, but that is something they use quite a bit. So I need to line the yellow track up. On the very far back end. So we need to spin this 3 times. Spin the middle track a few times. And then we need to do a bunch of other stuff. I'm just going to close on my door here because the garage door is opening. And sometimes it comes through. Even my soundproofing door, sometimes it comes through. But other times it doesn't come through. So that's not an issue. Obviously, I'm just setting this track up for the next time we embark through Phazon Mines. Because as you can tell, there's 2 grapple points up at the top that I can't use. Which sucks. But as long as you set the yellow track up here, you should be good. So I'm just doing that right now for when we come back. I will still be taking the spider ball track up to kind of show that. That should be good. Yes, it is. And let's take the spider ball track one last time. Into a room, which, lo and behold, it was in Phazon Mines. That's right, grapple beam. Ah, yeah! And now our exploration can really begin, because now I can scan this grapple point, which will register it as a research entry. What you want to do, double jump to it, hit L and hold L. You will swing amazingly, and now that we have this, we actually have a free exit to Phazon Mines. A free exit out of Phazon Mines, I should say. So let's pop up once here. We're going to pop up once again here. Pop up here. Our goal is to actually get over here. Because you want to... Your goal is to kind of like slowly bomb jump out of here. This is it's a quick path that you can use. It sucks you out and in. You can be sucked back into it. It does work as a... Can you be sucked back into it? Yeah, it works as a vacuum, essentially. So you can kind of hop around. I'm actually going to go take the lower path really quick on the one side. Just to check one thing. But yay, grapple beam. Now I can actually get around everywhere. And once we pick up X-ray visor, we have one thing left to pick up. And that's actually it. We have nothing more to pick up after that. Besides plasma beam. But plasma beam will be coming in, actually, believe it or not, we're going to be picking up plasma beam very soon. Probably within 3 episodes, actually, we're going to be picking up plasma beam. So I'm actually going to head out of here. We're going to pick up ourselves up the X-ray visor. And then we're going to go get ourselves plasma beam. Because that will allow us to fully explore the rest of the Phazon Mines. And pick up a bunch of items we missed. So this is literally just a free shortcut door back to the main room. Which, yes, has space pirates in it again. Good news is these are normal pirate troopers. So one shot with the ice beam followed by one missile instantly kills. Except they are rapid fire compared to everybody else. They fire missiles way more. I did miss a missile tank though, which is rather unfortunate. But we are going to be picking that up. Stop shooting me. Nobody likes you. Pew pew. Goodbye. So because I died and I reset and I forgot to grab this missile, we're actually going to grab it right now while I have time. However, when we go back through Phazon Mines, I'm going to take the long way again because of Bendezium. There was a Bendezium gate. You thought that was going to be a jump scare, but you were wrong. Trying to jump scare me, stupid space pirate. That never works, ever. I'll tell you that. Space pirates never work. So we're gonna scan this. As I have to re-energize the crane controls. Because when I died the last time, I'd never energized the crane controls. Also, the reason we're going to be taking the long way back through Phazon Mines is not only Bendezium Gates, but there's actually a Chozo artifact that we actually have to get going down the main section of the mine. So we're going to go pick up that missile expansion, save our game, and go get ourselves a visor. And then following that, we're going to go get ourselves Plasma Beam. Ah, yeah. Maximum missile tank expansion carried by 5. Ow, at least I don't take fall damage in this game. There's a power bomb. I'm just trying to refill on power bombs because I need them. You start with 2 power bombs, and you would think it's a lot, but it's actually not that many. And what we're going to do here is we're actually going to head through this store. I'm going to make a quick pit stop just to refill on energy, but I'm not going to save. And we are going to exit the Phazon Mines to go get ourselves the X-ray visor. And then, following that, our journey will take us back to Magmoor Caverns for the grapple, or for the grapple beam. Right, for the plasma beam. Because we have grapple beam, there's actually a lot we can do now. There's a lot of power-ups we can get. I might actually take an episode to go do some item hunting before we go take on the boss of the Phazon Mines. Just for, you know, reasons that we still have a lot of items to pick up in this game. We are only 50%, we're only 52% complete with my file when I loaded this game up. Except when I picked up that grapple beam. Obviously, I have more than that now. I forgot Ice Beam just annihilates these guys. And we need to just get our way to the top of this cave. And there's another free elevator, which takes us to Chozo Ruins. We never ever have to go through this ruined frigate again. We've gotten every single item in the ruined frigate. There is no other item you can get in the ruined frigate. We picked up the energy tank. We picked up the missile tank that was there as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to climb this chamber to go to the very top of the Great Tree Cave. Because I activated the spinner, there is a platform that should be right above us that I can use. I activated that spinner in a previous episode. Now all we have to do is climb this. I knew grapple beam was somewhere. I knew I was close to it, and that's why I felt weird picking up it felt weird for me to pick up power bombs first, because all the other Metroid Prime games actually have you pick up power bomb after grapple. So there was no way for me to get grapple in this game without power bombs. Kind of interesting, but I like grapple just for how useful of an item it is. Oh, nearly fell there. That would have been terrible. So what you're going to want to do, this is Bendezium, you're going to want to power bomb this here. And this will take you into the Life Grove. This is the Life Grove tunnel. You can use Boost Ball here. In fact, it's going to tell you to use Boost Ball here to get up to the top. However, there is another purpose for using Boost Ball here. I forget if there's a hidden item up here. I'm about to find out. If I don't lose all my momentum doing that, because that'd be bad. And I did, of course, but... Ah! There we go. I'm just like, nope, nope, go that way, okay. And right here is X-ray visor. X-ray visor acquired. Press right on the D-pad to activate the visor. You would think this is just an empty room. But if you activate X-ray visor, there's a fake wall. And there's more than one. So what do? Drop a power bomb. Opens up the wall. And you're in a very particular area. We're about to be greeted by our old friends, the Chozo Ghosts. In a second, but not yet. Right here. This is very important. Someone remember this. You see that symbol. Now, with X-ray visor equipped on, yes, you can blow up the wall there. However, if you activate X-ray visor again, there should be a hidden platform somewhere, or I'm blind and went the wrong direction. I am leaning toward the second option now, realizing that there's a path right here that I can take with my morph ball that I need to get up to first, because, I mean, I can't do it unless I can get up to it. And, yeah. Okay, so get up there. There we go. And now we're greeted by Chozo, 3 Chozo Ghosts. Here's the cool part. Now that we have the X-ray visor, we can see them at all times. Even when they're moving. We can see the ghosts not even when they're not attacking. Makes it very easy to take out the ghosts when they're there. You also see Samus's bones anytime Samus gets hit, so don't get hit. So, the key for fighting any Chozo Ghost is always just to stay with your X-ray visor. I thought I killed you. It's right next to me. I also love the way the HUD looks with the X-ray visor. And that's going to activate this Chozo statue, which has a little bit of a thing under it. It's got a little bit of a jawline. So what you're going to want to do, just kind of climb across a tree. No big deal. Very easy. Now, there is something we actually have to do in here. Driving back through here puts you in the main room, but there's something we have to do in here. This platform rises from the ground, and there's a very important item we need from it. So, I have to do... I actually forget what I have to do, but there's a Chozo artifact in this room we need to continue the game. So I'm going to try and remember how to pick it up. I have pretty much all the upgrades to do it now. With the exception of Plasma Beam, but you really don't need Plasma Beam to do it. So that's why I don't use it. No, I believe I fell. Shoot. I forget if there's scannable points in here. There's like the 4 scannable points again, but there's supposed to be a platform that rises, like right here. It's supposed to have a platform that rises. Oh! I had to drop a power bomb on it. Never mind, we're good. We're good. It activates the spinner. I remembered. That was quick. And there's the Chozo artifact that we need to pick up. Very easy and very, I have to say, very efficient that you can get this artifact when you can. I can actually jump on this if I jump right at the right time, but we're gonna do it like this. We're gonna do it like this, and then we're gonna do it like that. Or I'm gonna jump on top of it and it's gonna push me off the object. That's an option too. Alright, let's get it. There we go. Chozo artifact. And that gives us the 5th artifact of 12. But now, obviously, we need to climb back out of this room. So we're going to be doing that first. But here's where... I nearly just fell. Here's where the... I don't know how I fell there. Here's where the run... Here's where the run and playthrough is going to be a little different, though. Because... We're still going to need Plasma Beam. That is the next item we're going to be picking up. There is also another suit we need to pick up, a Chozo artifact. However, if you have enough energy tanks, you can actually get it early. One of the Chozo artifacts, you can get it early if you have enough energy tanks. It's very risky. I have not tried it on hard. I've tried it on normal, so I'm not sure if phase on damage on hard is differently set. But the next item we're actually going to be getting is the last main beam in the game. The strongest beam in the game. Not the most broken beam in the game. The most broken beam in the game, hands down, still goes to the ice beam. But we're going to be picking up the strongest beam in the game, the plasma beam. Ice beam is just a huge, amazingly good utility beam. Now let's see if I can get around this. And that's why I wanted to see if I could get around it. Because I never forget that missile expansion is there, ever. I've never forgotten it in a run, ever before. I always pick it up right after I grab X-ray visor. I knew I could get around it. But what we're actually going to be doing is we're actually going to be heading down to that ice beam door at the bottom. Because we're actually going back to the Chozo Ruins. Not Talon Overworld, Chozo Ruins. We're going to hit that, hit the save point, call it an episode. And then in the next episode, we're going to go pick up Grapple Beam. Plasma Beam. I keep saying grapple. I'm sorry. And right here is, once again, the ruined fountain. And right over here is going to be our little ice beam door, which leads us to Talon Overworld. But where we want to go is we want to go to Magmoor Caverns. However, we have a couple elevators. We need to go to Magmoor Caverns North next episode. However, we're going to be making a quick pit stop over here and into the main plaza for a few items, to say the least. I think I got both items in here. Where is the main entrance to? I'm just making sure I'm doing it right, because yeah, right here we're gonna be picking up an item in the main plaza. We're gonna be picking up some items over here, and yeah, the save point's right over here. So let's do that, and I will we'll call it. So I want to thank all of you for watching Metroid Prime episode 16. And next time, like I said, it's time to do a little bit of item hunting and pick ourselves up Plasma Beam. So until then, this is CAJman777 signing off. Stay safe, everybody.